with the car, I've got a steel bumper. The question here is, I don't really want to cut the body for this bumper. What do effort, mate? What do you reckon, eh? As much as I like this bumper, I think not cutting the body is probably the best thing, eh? Because that's all made out of steel. Bloody good effort though. This guy, I'm telling you, like, to make all that out of steel and fit 100%, because that fits really good. Bloody good effort. I think he tried something different for the body mounts, but it didn't quite work out because of the angle. So all that work was for nothing, because this is what pretty much holds it. And I don't know where I put these body mounts. Here's one here. And I'll just put a body clip down the bottom to hold that in, and then I'll hold the body. Nice. Or I might just have it, spaced so it's just a little bit hanging out. That'll be good enough. Or cut it, whichever way. So the mod with this one is a lot of the times the stock bolt that you put in this way snaps. So if you can get it out, get it out. If you can't, from the other side, if you've got a bell like this one, try and drill it out with a bigger drill bit that also fits a bigger bolt. And then you put your bolt through there and here, and then you put your nut on the end. But try not to get one, so you don't need this long of a bolt. And that's the easy fix, easy mod for snapping bolts for the pinion gear. Bit of a clean up. Oh my knee. I'm no welder. I do know it's hard to weld this thin steel, but yeah, it's pretty shocking. So hopefully, I've got a mate of mine who owes me a favour. He can fix it up. Pretty much leaks, yeah, leaks in a lot of places. That's probably why it was all black. So I've cleaned the Baja now. I'll bring it over and we'll see what she looks like. Came out okay, I guess. It's still, it is a rat rod, I guess. I didn't notice until now they actually made this whole thing as well. His own little shock brace. There you go, eh? Just cartwheel piping. I guess if I started welding myself, because I wouldn't mind trying it actually. I wouldn't mind making roll cages. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I shouldn't really pick on anyone else's workmanship when I don't know how to do it. So, but yeah. All right, I think it's clean enough for me. This is looking a little dodgy now. I cut it down, but it's good. As I pulled that off the bloody spark plug, the whole thing came apart, so I had to reseal that, which is pretty much you just screw it in and then put some heat shrink on there. But then when I clean the engine, I know that, where is it? Where'd it go? Oh, over here. I know how that one's snapped off. I thought, oh, I bet you this thing's got a crack as well, and guess what? I had to stop what I was doing to let you guys know that now this is the third HPI I've done, and every time everything goes back smoothly. This one's a little noisy. I think this this pinion's a bit wonky. That's alright, it's been damaged, so that's why it's like that. But look at this. Like, I've tightened everything right up, tight as, and you get this. You try that with a Rovin or King motor, I'm telling you, you got to muck around with them. And I have. What was it? This one here, as you remember. Yep, same problem. This one here, which is an Elossi hybrid, same thing. That HPI there, no problems. Exactly like this one. And I had a HPI 5SC a couple of years or so ago. Same thing. Beautiful. So when it comes to their drive line, there's a big difference. Their tolerances are just spot on compared to Rovin or King motor, in my opinion. Because I've dealt with the others and there's always been issues. Some not many, others a lot. So that's another thing that HPI has done really well. Good shockers, good drive line. What can I say? Right, small update. Engine's in. It's got good comp, this thing. I cut that thing. The lead, I've organised a kill switch for it. This kill switch is a little dodgy, only works on the on-off button, but that's all you need. So for some reason it doesn't work off the third channel, but on-off is the same thing anyway. What else have I done? I worked out that I'm going to have to make up something over here with a bit of tubing, because the engine covers it there, and that's why it was just loose. So I'll make something up over here for that. All together at the rear. That's beautiful, as it should. So I really can't do much until that pipe is fixed, but that shouldn't take too long. And hopefully the kill switch works. I'm hoping after all this, I've sort of rewired a new wire and this and that, and sort of try to put something together out of something that's a little dodgy, and we'll see if it works out. But yeah, so far so good. Just got to fix the pipe and then finish the rest, eh?